a lot of women and men kind of think, well, I got to do all these different angles, when actually it's going to be a real simple exercise. So here's the dumbbells, and you can either do them from a sitting or standing position. Katie, in the industry right now, there's a big controversy. Well, you know, should we be in a stable sitting position where we're not using stabilizer muscles, or should we be standing requiring stabilizer muscles to be used? Well, there's a place for both. And today we're going to show you both. So first, we're going to show a shoulder press. Now, a lot of folks in the gyms waste a lot of extra time. They'll be going twisting up, thinking they're doing this Arnold press, which involves more innervation to the deltoid, when actually all you have to do is place your hands in this position, right? And you're just going to be pressing straight up, and your hands actually come toward each other, good, and back, and just looking straight ahead, good. And if you're spotting this movement as a personal trainer, you can be either spotting from the wrists or from the elbows. And if your client has a real difficult time, then you're spotting from up here, just to maintain that range of motion. Notice that Katie's going through a full range of motion, and this is the best way to innervate more muscle fibers. What we mean by full range of motion, research shows that if you can move that muscle group through 1.2 times its resting length, then you're going to activate more muscle fibers. You're going to get more cross-bridging between those actin and myosin filaments. How's that, Katie? You feel it? All right. What we can also do, and some women prefer this, is to just turn the palms here and then pressing straight up. So it's still the same action, and when we're doing it, and she has perfect form, when she's pressing up like that, she's getting that anterior deltoid as well as the medial deltoid. And this is great because a lot of movements in the real world, a lot of functional movements aren't from here, but they're from here. Good. And now we're never going to do it like this. And you'll see people in the gyms, not your clients, but you'll see some folks doing behind the neck press-ups, which is causing what they call external rotation of the shoulder and tremendous pressure on your rotator cuff muscles. Those are the muscles underneath your shoulder. These are the muscles that hold that shoulder together, literally. It holds the bone, the humerus, in the socket. So you want to make sure that when you press, it's always in front of the neck so that you don't cause your client irreparable damage. All right, so that's the shoulder movement. And then some of your female clients are going to say, well, you know, I want to get a little bit more width on my shoulder so I don't have to wear shoulder pads, right? You've probably seen women who, you probably don't have to wear shoulder pads, do you? No. So we're going to show you one exercise that is simple and that allows you to work that medial head of the deltoid. So this is still working shoulders, and we start with the weights here. Good. Elbows are always slightly bent. Knees are always soft in every exercise. Posture is perfect, neutral spine. And on this one, we lean slightly forward, so it's not too much, but it's going to then innervate a little bit more of that medial head. So she's literally going to raise her arms up to the side here. Good. The elbows stay soft and then back down. Excellent. And it's always resistance right here. And you can see on her shoulder, you can see this muscle working. And that's what's fun about weight training. For both men and women, you cannot spot reduce fat, and we know that, but you can spot gain muscle. So let's say your client is maybe too big in the lower body. Well, she can train her upper body to then match the lower body in proportions. Some women carry most of their weight in their hips and legs. And so for them, if they can get a little bit of strength and size in the upper body here and in the lats area, then the waist will appear smaller and they'll be more symmetrical and have that voluptuous look, just like Katie has here. All right, very good. So that's working the medial head of the deltoid. So we've really done a good job for the shoulders.